second.
No,
That
we
made
were
me feel
all
so good.
backstage talking about the gorgeousness that you are.
That's just crazy
Come
talk.
on, are you, look at
Thank
girls,
you.
come on, are you kidding me?
But you could tell when she was a little girl and starting her career that she was going to turn out like this.
Yes, but sometimes they get very awkward, and no awkward. It
I
never
was kind of
happened.
awkward
No,
in the
no.
80s with the Betsy Hammer pants and the acne and the big hair. Come on.
Well, speaking of that time,
Speaking
here's...
of big hair.
No. Here's Schwarzenegger and you in Commando. This was your first big film. You played his daughter.
I did. I played his daughter. I was
What are you, about 7?
11.
11?
11.
Okay.
And he was very, very nice and gracious. He helped me with my algebra homework.
Yeah.
And that's about all I remember.
You know, it's very difficult. A lot of people don't realize that, you know, child actors on the set have to know all of their lines, all of their blocking, a full workday, plus school in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, it's 3 hours of concentrated school. But for me, I'm actually dyslexic. So I think being tutored on the set really helped me.
Enhanced
Well, that's
your...
good.
Enhanced me, because I think that if I were in a normal classroom environment, it would have been hard for me to keep up, and I probably would have had a hard time. But to have that one-on-one, it
So
was
you were
good for me.
lucky.
Sure.
I was very lucky.
Another guy who played your father, friend of ours,
That
Tony
guy.
Danza. 8 years on Who's the Boss.
Look at
There
those
you go.
eyebrows.
That must have been fun, right?
It was an amazing experience, yeah. I was 11 to 19 years old.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible? I
Wow.
know. It's so weird because I'll watch episodes now, you know, on Nick at Night, which that's a whole other weird thing to be on Nick at Night. But I'll watch episodes and I won't have any recollection of actually doing it.
Yeah, really, huh?
No memory of that time. I'll remember weird little things like, you know, a prop that I had to use or something. But, you know, because how much do you remember?
People
from when
still
you were
think
that
of you as Tony Danza's daughter from that show, don't they?
Yeah.
Wow, so
In
you,
a fist fight, who do you think would win, Danza or Schwarzenegger?
that'd be a good fight.
That'd be a good fight. I would actually take Danza on that.
He's a trained boxer, yeah,
That's right.
absolutely. We're going to take a break, Alyssa. We'll be right back in just a minute. Alyssa Milano has worked practically her whole life in this business, and now she's the recurring love interest of Earl. You know, my name is Earl.
Very good.
My name is Earl.
It's Regis' favorite show.
Alyssa, how did this happen? Here
It's
you
pretty
are, so
great,
delicate,
huh?
so beautiful, with a guy named Earl.
Yeah, and the character meets Earl from Michael Rappaport's character, and they're in prison together, and I actually come for a conjugal visit
Oh, that's nice.
with Michael Rappaport, and I meet Earl, and there's a little spark in the beginning, and then we sort of part ways, and then we literally run into each other again, and there's a twist of fate, and my life sort of starts to parallel Earl.
do you
So
like this?
it's great. Amazing cast, the writing's unbelievable, and I'm having such a good time.
Oh, I love the guy. He's just absolutely, he's been on our show a number of times. And
Jason
I love
Lee.
saying,
Jason Lee, yeah.
my name is Earl. Just something about that.
Regis
makes
likes
me-
him so much he calls him Earl.
That's right, I do.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about you in baseball. Were you
She's a
always a
lover of
baseball fan? I
baseball.
heard that.
I'm a huge baseball fan. I grew up watching the Yankees on my
Yeah,
dad's lap,
sure.
and he was a Dodgers fan. And when they moved to LA, he was just destroyed.
Yeah.
And I've had Dodgers season tickets for the last 4 years, and I started this clothing line, which is awesome. And
By
I'm
the
doing.
way, thank you for my Mets
You're
t-shirts. I
welcome.
will
I'm
wear
sorry
them
about the Mets,
I'll wear
by
them
the way.
next season proudly.
You can wear them now
I
proudly.
will wear them, but I want them to be brand new and sparkling.
I understand you're working, though, actually in the game itself, right?
I
Covering
am.
it?
I have this amazing dream job that I'm actually quite nervous about because it's the first time I'm ever doing anything like this. But I'm doing field commentary for the playoffs for TBS.
No kidding.
On MLB.com. TBS Hot Corner on MLB.com.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You are
On
so
TBS.
going to marry a baseball player.
No,
it is so
I've
in the
sworn
cards.
those off. Trust me. Tried that. It didn't work. Yeah, I'll never make the same mistake 4 times. Just 3.
4 times.
4 strikes and you're out.
That's right. 4 strikes and you're done. So yeah,
That's
so
very exciting.
I'm really
you must
excited.
be nervous, though. You have to be so knowledgeable.
I'm
of the
nervous,
game.
but you know, I'm sort of going into it as I'm the voice of the fan, and so I don't really have to know too much about, you know, statistics and stuff, which I do know a lot about, but I'd rather do an interesting angle and show people what they never get to see.
So you'll be
you know?
covering the playoffs and all of that?
Yes,
For
I'm going to Fenway tomorrow to do the
Very,
Boston
and how can we see you?
It's called TBS Hot Corner on MLB.com.
See who can remember all that,
TBS
Alyssa.
Hot Corner.
TBS Hot Corner on MLB.com.
There you go. Alyssa, good luck. Have a good World Series.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back